Namaste. The initiation of yoga, the driving force of it, is energy alignment. That's the impulse which gets us to move and breathe a certain way. Let's, in this video, do a few exercises that will start to tune into your energy body. Tune into that sensory part of you that can detect good vibes from bad vibes, feel good about someone or somewhere, or feel rather like it's a no-go. That very subtle, sensitive part of you. Intertwined within your physical body is, according to several yoga traditions, a network of 72,000 energy meridians, also called nadis. There are rivers of pranic life force which flow through your body, through which our energy circulates. And throughout the body, those meridians intersect and they form agglomeration of energies, energy spinning. They form wheels of energy or chakras. And each chakra relates to aspects of our physiology, our mental and emotional attitudes. If you would like a more detailed explanation on that, just refer to my video entitled Joe Dispenza Breathing Meditation Explained. I go in depth into how this magnificent system of ours functions from that standpoint. So there are many practices that we can do to bring our energy and our chakras into balance. When we experience balance from within, we then experience balance all around us. And the balance in our internal energy then reverberates in the field around us. It reverberates in the electromagnetic field around us, or the aura. So the aura is really the sum product of our inner states. The physical, mental and emotional as well as spiritual state. So your aura is your immediate energy body. Let's begin by having a feel for it. Please come to stand on your feet. And come to stand with your feet hip-width distance apart, arms by the sides of the body, standing tall. Breathe consciously through the nose and ground through your legs. Breathing into the heart, eyes closed, tuning into your energy. And maintaining this connection, start to extend your arms forwards. Arms at shoulder level, palms facing down, fingertips forwards. Eyes remain closed, the breath constant, and mentally note the point where your fingers extend. Sense that point when the fingers extend. And now, just take a moment to imagine your arms extending straight above your head. So remain still, but just imagine those arms extending straight above the head. And then behind and beneath you, your arms moving all around your being. Visualize this field of energy around you. Visualize its edges, its boundaries, perhaps even moving the arms through it, sensing through the edges with the fingertips, sensing through the field around you, and at the same time grounding the energy and the aura through the feet into the earth. Feel that sense of grounding, firmly standing intentionally into the earth. And let the aura penetrate into the earth. Let it go beneath the layers of the earth. And at the same time, let it expand into the heavens, enveloping you in all directions, moving the arms, sensing through the fingertips into the edges and the boundaries of the field surrounding you. This sum total of the balance within you, reverberating in all directions, enveloping you. And so breathe and allow it to expand just for a moment. As you breathe into this space, allow any discordant energy to start to settle, releasing the arms down by the sides of the body, feeling as though you are standing grounded at the center of the energy field surrounding you. Breathe and release any discordance, recognizing your capacity to bring harmony simply by feeling grounded and connected to your breath. This energy field that is the sum product of the harmony within the energy centers within us. And so bringing your attention to each of those main energy centers. Smooth, even breath through both nostrils. Expanding the belly on the inhale, drawing the belly in on the exhale. And just becoming very present with yourself. Start to direct your intention, your attention, your energy into the base of the spine, and for a moment breathe into the pelvic floor. Intentionally breathing into the base of the spine. Where attention goes, energy flows. Slowly moving your attention up and breathing into the sacrum. Inviting fluidity. Inviting the free movement of energy. And bringing your attention further up. Breathe evenly into the navel now. Igniting, awakening the energy within. Keep that connection and gradually bring your attention further up to the heart space, up to where the shift happens. Breathe and expand the compassionate, harmonious energy of the heart. And let the energy continue its journey. Bring your attention to the throat and breathe into the throat. And gradually move this energy to the third eye. Attention to the third eye. Breathe into the seat of your intuition. And breathe as you continue expanding your energy. From the third eye to the top of the crown, top of the head. The energy then flowing from the top of the crown to the space around you, radiating from within. Keep grounding the feet into the earth. Stand in your radiance, in your light. Visualize yourself surrounded by this white, coherent, healing light. And as your feet remain grounded into the earth, begin to shake the hands. Remain stable at your core and start to awaken the body. Shake the hands, let the movements progress to the elbows, the upper arms, the shoulders. Let the shaking spread around. From the arms, the shoulders, the chests, to the belly and the hips. Keep breathing consciously, deeply. Keep grounding the feet into the earth. Shaking the thighs, the knees, the whole body. Move the shoulders, roll it in, roll the shoulders, even your head if it feels good. Let the fluid in the joints circulate. Raising the arms above the head, shaking everything, the chest, the belly, the hips, the thighs. Shake, 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 shake. Very good. Come back to center and interlace the fingers and begin to roll the wrists. As you roll the wrists, gradually let the arms follow. Roll the wrists and the arms, moving the shoulders, the shoulder blades, loosening up. Let the rest of the body follow the arms in a way that feels intuitive and good. And just loosen up the fascia. Remove more layers of stagnation and constriction. Really move and feel the shoulder blades. Move the breath through the body as you do. Very good. A little bit more. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, stretch through the fingertips. And exhale, consciously sweep the arms through the auric field. Once again, sensing the edges and the boundaries. Inhaling, stretch up. Exhale, lower. And inhale up. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, fold forward from the hips, bending the knees slightly, sweep the arms down. Inhaling through the nose, rising tall, stretching through the fingertips. And exhale, big sigh of relief through the mouth. Good, move intentionally. Sweep the arms to clear the space around you. Use your limbs to clear the aura and be very intentional with the breath. Inhaling up, exhale, fold. Awakening the nervous system. Clearing the mind, inviting more harmony, leaving behind all those heavy stories which get in the way of us being more of who it is that we came to be and who it is that we truly want to be. Releasing the layers of projection and reaction and allowing yourself through our breathing and moving practice, just to get to the nitty-gritty of what life is, clearing our space so we can be free of inhibitions, free of the weight of the conditioned analytical mind. Everything is energy. Good, keep going. If you get dizzy, please take breaks. Take a step back as you need it, or just slow down. And please inhale deep, stretch through the fingertips, stand tall, suspend the breath. And exhale, release the arms down. Arms by the sides of the body. Stand tall. Coming back to the natural rhythm of your breath. And sensing the pulse of energy surrounding your being. Every cell of your being receiving the message to awaken, to come to a new vibration. And notice how this reverberates all around you. Notice yourself merging consciously with the unified field around you. Becoming ever so slightly more attuned to that which wants to move through you and wants to move you towards the highest expression of what it is that you come to create. And please inhale fully. Exhale completely. And come to find a comfortable seat once again. So your immediate energy field is impacted by two factors. Firstly, it's impacted by the relative harmony of your body from within. So the food, the toxins that you ingest, the rest that you get, whether you get out in nature, exercise, whether you meditate, it's impacted by your emotional state. So your body must be loved, it must be cherished. It must be cared for, not filled with junk. We want to revere it for the temple that it is for our soul. And the aura is also influenced by what you allow to enter from without, what kind of people you allow into your space. When you allow toxic people, your feelings of well-being start to shrink and diminish. And so one way to counteract that is to recognize it and to neutralize the toxicity by radiating stronger energy ourselves. Only relying on this solution can be draining though, so you want to balance that with other exercises, otherwise you may be more susceptible to lower frequencies. So it really helps to practice elevating breath and exercises in order to help neutralize negative energy from within, neutralize unbalanced energy from your immediate field. Let's have a go at that. So please bring your arms up at a 60-degree angle. Bring your arms up either side of your body, forming a triangle with the arms. So imagine that your upper body becomes a funnel for the energy to twirl and circulate. Relax the shoulder blades back. Release any tension you might be holding in the upper chest, in the face, in the neck. Shoulders really back. Tuck the chin in slightly like you're subtly bowing your head to your heart. And curl the fingers into the pads of the palms. So curl all the fingers except for the thumbs and press the fingertips at the pads of the palms. So you really engage the arms, the energy in the arms here. Make sure not to have any bend in the elbows to allow the energy to flow freely through the joints, and stretch the thumbs out to the sides. Accentuate the stretch between the thumbs and the other fingers. So you feel as though the arms, the intention, the hands are engaged, the energy is activated. Sit tall, engage the navel, lengthen the spine from the base all the way up to the top of the crown. Close your eyes, and with your eyes closed, focus your gaze at the point between your eyebrows, stimulating the pituitary glands, the endocrine system, and starting to awaken our intuition when we use the specific eye gaze. So are you looking at the point between your eyebrows as though you're gazing at a screen? So that requires you to raise your eyes slightly as though you're looking up and in. All right. Now hold this posture and feel into it. Really sit in your aura. Ground yourself. Feel the earth beneath you supporting you. Feel yourself strong and intentional. That in itself is already a statement and a way that we have to start to influence the energy. We send out messages of directionality, of intentionality, and we start to shift the space within and around us, start to invite coherence through our one pointed focus manifested in the posture. So now as we hold this posture, we're going to begin a steady breath of fire through the nose. As always, if you have a weak heart or if you're on your cycle or pregnant, please don't do breath of fire. Instead, do a long, deep abdominal breath. But if you can, do a steady breath of fire. Start to engage the navel. Make the breath rapid, equal inhale, equal exhale, powered by the navel. Good, and continue at your own pace with this breath. Start to awaken the fire at the belly. Burn any impurities in your emotional states, in your physical body by engaging the navel, and visualize the breath rising up from the navel through the heart and moving all the way up through the top of the crown. Find a rhythm that works for you. Stay very present. And as you visualize this energy moving, keep sensing yourself sitting grounded in your auric field and start to observe your capacity to influence the energy from within all around you. Let's go. We'll be there for a few minutes. Try to keep your arms nice and straight. Commit to the exercise as best as you can and trust the process. And please inhale fully through the nose. Suspend the breath, and without looking, bring your thumbs to touch over the head and stretch the other fingers towards the ceiling. Keep holding the breath in. Press the navel against the spine. Lift the pelvic floor. Focus your gaze at your third eye. Get the sense of drawing the energy up, using all this energy that you have created at the navel to transmute any negative emotions, to bring in harmony and balance within and around you. And as you exhale, gently, consciously sweep your fingertips through the auric field. Rest your hands on your knees, palms facing down. Relax the breath, stay within. And sitting still for a moment, noticing the ways in which the movement of energy manifests itself for you. Sensing a certain stability, a radiance, a luminosity to your energy. Noticing a sense of elevation in the upper body, perhaps a feeling within the hands, the arms, the shoulders, the forehead, and notice how this feeling translates into a certain harmony around you. Notice the effect of your presence in the room you sit in. The interconnectivity between you and the world. The layers of energy fields merging, communicating. And all the while you remaining grounded at the core of who you are. Sitting still, connected to your center, in command of the breath, in command of the movement of energy within and around you. Beautiful. And slowly open your eyes. So you can see how in just a few minutes we can radically shift our state, feel more radiant, more luminous. And that's the state of the aura, this human energy field, which is defined as a luminous field of energy that comprises a person and extends beyond the physical body. And it is also in continuous mutual process with the environmental energy field around us. So Wayne Dyer talks about us having 3 energy fields, and he talks about ways of keeping them uncontaminated or balanced. And so if we expand beyond our own personal field, we find a broader environmental energy field. So your energy field extending into your home, your workplace, your family and communities, and that is impacted by the energy frequency of whoever enters it, as you can imagine. So it is greatly amplified by our capacity to radiate love and acceptance, and to tap into our spiritual qualities, our wisdom. For example, one way to influence it is a very simple exercise which Marianne Williamson often talks about. So before getting into any meeting, whether it's in person or on the phone, or before engaging with your day, take a moment just to send out love to those who will meet your path, known or unknown. To really consciously send them love from your hearts. And when you do that with awareness that everything is an energy exchange, you realize how much you can influence the direction of events and interactions in your life. You create an energetic pathway for yourself. So let's have a go now at a breath sequence to help you reverse any negative attitude and feelings of frustration and help you land more easily in a coherent mind space. Please come to find a comfortable meditative seat. Coming to sit with a straight spine and bring the elbows by the side of the rib cage. Make sure your shoulder blades remain back. We're going to start to move the elbows up and down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling, bringing the elbows at shoulder level and the palms in front of the heart space facing down. And as you exhale, you're going to strike the elbows at the rib cage. Every time you exhale, you strike the elbows firmly at the rib cage. That's important. We're working here on the nerve plexus either side of the lungs, which are connected to the parasympathetic nervous system. So we're going to move like so dynamically with the breath, inhaling up, exhaling down, and your hands are going to come as though you were going to clap the hands, but you're not. We're going to do this 7 times, and on the 8th time we're actually going to clap the hands, generate energy between the hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the while keeping your spine nice and tall, energy engaged through the posture, making sure that when you lift the elbows they come nice and high. Inhaling here, exhaling and striking dynamically the elbows at the rib cage. Open the lungs, open the lung capacity. Exercise your capacity to regulate the autonomic nervous system and to find that relaxation response whenever you need it. And finally, being in command of the energy by regulating it, not clapping the hands, but bringing them together intentionally, and then finally clapping to create an energy surge. There's a lot going on here. Once you understand the mechanics, please feel into the space. Keep your eyes closed. Find your own rhythm with the breath. We're going to be there for a little while. So let it build. Take breaks if you need to. If you struggle finding the breath, that's absolutely normal. If you're new to this, it will become very easy with more practice. All right, let's begin. Elbows nice and high. And here we go. And please inhale deep. Suspend the breath, draw the energy up the spine, press the navel against the spine, lift the pelvic floor, press the tongue at the roof of the mouth and focus at your third eye. Feel into the movement of energy along the central channel of the spine. And exhale, relax, release the hands onto your knees. Go within, observe the subtle shifts in your mental, physical attitude. All the while maintaining a constant flow of breath. Let the energy circulate, receive. Working through any tension you might be observing. Using your awareness, untying the knots. Beautiful. Keep your attention within. Bring the hands together in front of your chest. Bring the thumbs to touch the pinky fingers. The pinky fingers touching the thumbs. And you're going to bring once again the elbows nice and high in front of the chest. One hand in front of the other, and we're going to start to revolve the hands around each other in an outward motion. So the hands are going to move as fast as you can, but your stature is going to remain very still and steady. Keep your eyes closed and your breath even. Move as fast as you can. So again, working on this paradox of being very still at our center yet engaged in the dynamic movement. Now, one tip for this exercise, the more you think about it, the less you'll get it right. So try to just be with the breath and move as fast as you can. All right, here we go. Eyes closed, go within. Enjoy. Move as fast as you can. Challenge yourself to break through the noise of the mind. Let the movement be louder than the mind. Very good, stay with it. Last few moments. Working in front of the heart, harmonizing the field of the heart, the energy field in front of the compassionate center within us. The heart being the shift, the heart being that turning point when the energy hits the heart. There's a very rapidly felt evolution in our mental state, in our emotions, in our consciousness. And so keeping this energy balanced in front of the heart by working around the body and working with the arms, the hands, is very powerful to be able to bring this frequency, this vibrational frequency of love within our experience, and therefore becoming a match to more of the same. Now, last few seconds, move as fast as you can, as fast as you can. And inhale, fully suspend the breath, draw the energy up the spine, press the navel in, focus third eye, press the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And exhale and relax the breath. Bring the hands on your knees, palms facing up, first two fingers touching in Gyan Mudra. And relax the breath, go within once again. And rests in this peace, this space that you have created for yourself, beyond the habitual tendencies of the mind. Gradually recognizing your way back to your center. Very good, and then once again bend your elbows and bring them either side of you. Bring the palms to face forward, engage the energy in the hands. So really engage the hands, not only the rest of the body through the posture, but also the hands, like you're pressing the palms forward and stretching through the fingertips. Bring the index and the middle fingers together and the ring and the pinky fingers together to form a V between the middle and the ring finger, and stretch the thumbs out to the sides. Let those hands be in front of the shoulders, the back of the neck long. Focus your gaze at your third eye, and we're going to start to regulate the breath, to bring an imprint of deep harmony within. So we're going to inhale through the nose, one inhale divided into 10 equal sniffs, 10 equal segments, and then equally one exhale divided into 10 equal sniffs, 10 equal segments. So it's one breath divided in 10 on the inhale and the exhale through the nose. It's going to look like this. So by remaining focused on the count and also requiring to have a very conscious command over the breath so that you keep the segments of equal length and don't inhale too much too soon, we're working on bringing, recalling all our energy back to us, consolidating, harmonizing, balancing. So practice to find your own personal rhythm with this. Be compassionate with yourself. If you struggle to begin with, just do the best you can and enjoy the experience. Stay with it until the end. Here we go. suspend the breath. Once again, draw the energy up to the center of the brain. Lift the pelvic floor, press the navel against the spine. And exhale and release the hands down onto your knees, first two fingers touching. Relax the breath. And sense the effect of those exercises. As you exercise your capacity to melt away all negativity from the field of energy within and around you. Recognize the clarity in the mind, the clarity in the mind field, the quality of the thoughts, the spaciousness, the space to be deliberate with our thoughts. The elevation from the practice acting as a way to cancel the overwhelm and the override of the mind. As we breathe and meditate, we clear the subconscious overload, breaking through what would have otherwise been the subconscious momentum of the mind. And gradually, the more we practice, the more momentum we give to the conscious, deliberate momentum and movement of energy. And take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And open your eyes. Beautiful. Finally, I will finish with a few words regarding the third energy field, and that is the mind field energy. It's our thoughts and the thoughts of others, how they interact in your mind field in such a way as to raise or lower your frequency and vibration. So when the thoughts and feelings of others start to impinge upon your mind's energy field, there will be one or two results. Either your energy field will be increased or your energy field will be decreased and consequently more contaminated. So the ways other people think and how they radiate out energy can really impact you. But it is not only people who impact your energy field. Noise levels, air quality, food purity, everything affects it. So you play an important role in keeping your energy field clear and uncontaminated. When we apply awareness, when we nurture our bodies and minds and radiate strong energy from within and from our heart, we start to overcome emotions. And when we do, as Joe Dispenza says, we can start calling energy back to us. We begin to build our own electromagnetic field and have available energy to design a new destiny, to take the reins of how our day and our life unfold. So the more you care for your body-mind system, practice elevating movement and breath, and apply awareness when in the midst of a challenge, then the more you teach your brain and your body. You make new connections in your brain and you free yourself from experiences which would have otherwise been very draining. So when you do so, what you're doing is that you are teaching your body chemically to understand what your mind has intellectually understood. You are changing the chemistry in your body. And over time, this starts to rewrite the story, change the patterns. It becomes your new way of being. And you can go as far as see any event in your life as an invitation to flex your capacity, to tune into the movement of energy within and around you, and reclaim command over where your energy flows at any given time. As on the mat, so in life. Namaste.